go. So say hello to all the viewers.
Hello, viewers.
Yeah.
Welcome to my first show. I'm so glad that you're here right now.
That's awesome. Got a lot of people watching. And here's the comment. So let's go through a few things here. I see Bobby Rae in the bottom, backstage waiting to come on, which is exciting. So there we go. Kathy McKenzie. Kathy says, I'm watching. Estelle Wadman says, I'm watching. So these are viewers. This is great that we get to see who's on watching the show. You have 11 viewers. You've got 2 likes. So this is awesome. All right. So let's bring on your first guest, Bobby Rae.
Hello, Eva.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
How are you?
Really good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Where are you? Where are you right now?
I am currently in Five Islands, Nova Scotia.
Is that where you're from, or did you move from somewhere?
This is where I've lived since 1996. I spent 4 years living in Truro from 2000 until 2004, but for the majority of my life, I've lived here in Five Islands.
Cool.
That's good. What do you like doing?
So how are you doing during quarantine? What is your favorite pastimes?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just trying to keep busy, like I think a lot of other people are. I'm spending a lot of time out in nature. I like to take videos and photos, and so I'd like to get out and go fishing and take hikes and take as many pictures as I can along the way. And I also
I'm
spend
really
a lot of
into
my time
nature too.
volunteering.
That's so cool. How did you where do you work?
I work at Stanfield's currently, sewing and working on their new medical disposable gowns. And other than that, I spend my time volunteering and working with a group of people that we started the Colchester Supporting Our Communities group. And we've got some things up and coming that we're still working on. So I've been keeping busy with all of that as well.
Do you have so where were you born again, or did you answer that?
I was born in Burlington, Ontario, and then in 1990.
Cool.
Yeah, it was. And then a year later, we moved to BC, and then I moved from BC to Nova Scotia when I was 6.
Do you have any brothers or sisters or important friends?
I have 2 brothers. I have an older brother who is 14 years older than I am. And then I had a younger brother who was a year younger than me. He passed away in 2010 in a sudden car accident.
So sorry.
Thank you.
Um, so is there anything that you like about your brother? Were you close to him as like a friend, or
when he
did he
passed
have any
away,
good qualities?
my brother Bo, he very much enjoyed to live life to the fullest. He lived every day as much as he could. He was a little firecracker, to say the least. He was always up to something. He was always busy. He had a lot of friends. In our relationship, a lot of people like to say that they never saw siblings quite as close, but they also never saw them fight as much as we did too. But we were very close. We were friends and siblings, so it was a very big loss for me. It was I was 20 years old at the time, and I never known life really without him. So the last 10 years have been a lot of learning, a lot of experiences, and That's not always a bad thing. The loss is hard, and that's always going to be difficult. But a lot of good has also happened in the last 10 years that I can't take away from.
What do you do when you go through moments?
Is there so what do you do to get past your grief when you lost your brother? Like what did you do?
Well, the first few years after I lost my brother, I did not handle the loss in healthy ways. It was only the last few years that I started to get help. I sought out therapy. I'm on medication, and I just do everything that I can to live life as he did, live each day in the moment. And I don't aim to be happy. I aim to just be at peace, because then that way, no matter what comes along, whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, a sad thing, if you can be at peace with it, then it's not ever exactly a bad, an overly bad thing, if that makes sense.
Sounds so inspiring.
Thank you. I'm just me.
Anything you could share with me?
Is there anything that you can share with me from growing up?
Like wisdom.
Like wisdom or yeah.
I think the best advice that I could give to you is to embrace every moment as it comes and try to just put yourself think of how do I put this? When a situation comes along, try to look at it from more than just your point of view. Try to look at it from as many angles as you possibly can, even if it's really hard in the moment. That will helps in all kinds of situations and in life. And other than that, the best advice that I can give is to be a friend to your friends, and the best way to be a friend sometimes is to know when to say, it's okay, you can feel that way, that's all right, feel what you need to feel, over telling them that they need to just get over it and feel better. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That that's probably the best thing that you can do for your friends, is just be there and just listen. They don't always need an advice or an opinion. Sometimes your friends just need you to listen and just be there.
Mm-hmm.
That's such great advice.
That is so inspiring to me. And probably to other people in the world that should hear the same thing as I did right now. I really loved what you said. It's just so um just so real, and you're expressing yourself, and it's really cool.
Thank you. I always try my hardest to
Thank you
just
so
be
much.
myself. You're very, very welcome. It's been my pleasure.
This is Grace with Ripple Effects Canada.
This is Eva Grace with Ripple Effects Canada.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Good job. Say, now you're off screen.